we talk about like regulating your nervous system, we're not talking about being calm all the time, not having reactions, not having fear or fear or something like that passing really quickly. That is not what we're talking about at all. And I think that's what a lot of people think that we mean when we are talking about nervous system regulation. Like they think that being regulated is just being steady and unwavering and things not getting to you. But what we really mean is working with your body's natural responses to things that are adaptive and actually healthy and useful. And what's happened sometimes if you've experienced trauma or something like that is that the nervous system reactions have gone awry. They're not working the way that they're supposed to, or they were suppressed at a certain time. And that suppression has actually led to long term problems. Or a nervous system was triggered many times over, and then without an ability to kind of come back to what we call homeostasis, which is kind of like the natural, like resting state. So if you went through like a chronic trauma, a difficult relationship, or something difficult in childhood, you may have been triggered off a lot. And what happens with fear or nerves, like just as Annika was describing, is that there's kind of like a cycle to it, that it peaks and then it comes down by itself naturally. And that is really just a result of adrenaline and cortisol in our bodies. It's a natural process. But we're supposed to be able to just peak and have those feelings and those nerves kind of do what they're going to do, feel those experiences, and then it naturally comes down. But what happens for a lot of people is that at the peak, it gets suppressed or it gets linked to something very scary. So if you were having that during a traumatic incident, then you have all kinds of scary, difficult emotions that are now linked to those sensations. Like she said, the sensation of shaking is a very natural thing our bodies do to release that extra energy and adrenaline, or the sensation of like butterflies in your stomach has become linked to to something that was very scary, and now any sensation like that also triggers off those other feelings and other fears.